everyone. Boa tarde, pessoal. Sejam bem-vindos, ou a essa altura talvez não bem-vindos, mas eu queria agradecer a todo mundo por estar aqui. Eu fico muito feliz de ver uma comunidade brasileira tão grande participando da Stellar. Para mim isso significa muito, então muito obrigado. Hey everyone, I'm Alex. I'm a VP of Engineering at the Stellar Development Foundation. And before I dive into why it's never been better to build on Stellar, I wanted to take a moment to think about something that it kind of like came to me as I was preparing for this, which is, this is Meridian number 7. That means we've been doing Meridian since 2019, which was the year that I joined. I was privileged enough to attend most of them except one, where I was on paternity leave, so I had my hands full. But number 7 is a number that is present in so many things in our lives. And it's part of our culture in so many ways. Through mundane things like we have 7 days on the week, or 7 colors of the rainbow. Also, tying back to like what Justin talked about in his opening talk about the bossa nova music, which is so connected to Rio. We have 7 musical notes as well. And 7 phases of the moon. Since we're in Brazil, I couldn't help but mention that Christ the Redeemer is one of the 7 wonders of the world. During New Year's Eve, one of the things that Brazilians do for good luck is to skip 7 waves if they happen to be by the beach in a place as beautiful as Copacabana. Oh, how did this get here? I'm sorry, I didn't want to mention this. 7 is everywhere. And so is Stellar. So I think it's only fitting that we enumerate 7 reasons after everything that we learned in this stage on why it's never been better to build in Stellar. Stellar is, first of all, developer-friendly. Stellar offers a world-class tooling for people who want to build on it. Most of the talks, a lot of things that you've seen here in other stages, touches in some way in the best, or in a world-class tooling, the things that we offer for people who want to build. For example, we've had Open Zeppelin talking about their suite of products that can supercharge your development of smart contracts. Also, we just had Chad, great presenter, I'm so happy he was here, to talk about how the lab and CLI can be augmented by AHA companies, Scaffold, Stellar, to bootstrap the development of your dApp. We've also had Lee, I don't know if he's here, but who was talking about design choices that we've made throughout the process of building Soroban on Stellar that enables, provides building blocks for people who want to build great tooling for developers. Things like a portable Soroban environment, built-in contract specs, or our XDR to JSON tool. Stellar is also user-centric. This has been true since forever, right? We've always been laser focused on the idea of building tools for people, for real world use cases, right? So anything that we've developed, anything that we build needs to keep the end user in mind and provide a best experience that they can have in a way that it feels like, things are usable, they're intuitive. In this stage, we've talked about Meridian Pay and all the building blocks that we created to provide this frictionless Web 2-like experience for Web 3 to all Meridian attendees. And I hope everyone had the chance to use this at this point, scan NFTs, get some juice from the Blend booth. And if you can remember, when you first signed up for this, there were no downloads, no lengthy sign-up process, no fear-inducing UX. Remember this or you're going to lose all of your money. None of that, right? It was just really, really seamless, streamlined. We also talked about the new Freighter Mobile that's pushing the boundaries of what a power user on Stellar can do through a wallet. And we also had the near intent folks talking about how you can craft transactions or cross-chain swaps in a way that's really, really intuitive and simple, and leverage that through your tooling. Stellar is also secure. There are so many companies and tools are primarily focused on making the Stellar ecosystem as secure as possible. In this stage, we had Certora runtime verification, AutoSec, talk about how they leverage adversarial thinking in their security approach. Sartora also talked about how you should write your contracts in a way that you can make them verifiable. Almanax presented on how LLMs can be used as a powerful security tool in the age where everyone's vibe coding. And we've also had the SF, the Foundations team, talking about how testing has been a first-class citizen and how we develop Sorbonne, enabling people to build reliable unit, fuzzy, mutation, differential, fork, and integration testing. Stellar is also transparent, since everything that we design catered towards transparency. And transparency means how we build our tooling, but also how you access data on the network, how you understand what's going on. We talked about contract interfaces that are built in, contract storage that has a type system so it can be introspected within without any prior knowledge or any mapping of the storage type. We have so many tools to assist you in exploring data on Stellar. In this stage, we've had Artemis and Messari showcasing their dashboards, pushing the boundaries of blockchain data transparency. We had Timur and the Gold Sky folks talking about hosting Stellar Data Lake, or using their hosted Stellar Data Lake and leveraging our open source tooling to build a custom indexer. You also, we've had Sid talking about different options that you can leverage to build your analytics depending on your budget. If you've been here earlier today, we talked a lot about privacy too. We had Jay talking about token extensions, which enable private, verifiable value transfer of value on a public ledger. We had the Boundless Network and Nethermind talking about how to eliminate transaction limits with ZK. And the Nethermind folks also talking about a privacy pool design that they built in Stellar. Finally, for the, closer to the end of the day, we had a couple of people from the core team, but also yesterday we had David talking about how Stellar is future ready. There's a lot of work happening to explore network scalability, latency reduction, minimizing costs, and new approaches so that we can achieve higher throughput. In our first named protocol, Whisk, we had our biggest upgrade since we launched smart contracts, and includes a lot of significant performance upgrades that we've seen some numbers about them earlier today. We've also shown a significant increase in our TPS numbers, but Stellar is not stopping that at all. In some of our talks, we talked about our research work and ways we can leapfrog our performance, optimizing different parts of the pipeline, and also through initiatives that leverage things like SpeedX or Groundhog. All these things combined, I think we're at a moment that we can say Stellar, as Danelle said in her opening keynote, is thriving. We're consistently hitting over 1 million smart contract invocations a day. This is actually when I put the slides together. We're approaching more like 1.5 million smart contracts invocations a day, which is half of all the transactions on the network. This morning, we've seen how the Beans team, together with DefinedX and Blend, provide a really innovative way to provide yield to the users, but also in a way to monetize self-custodial wallets. And we had Orbit Lens talking about Reflector and how they're building a DAO with a lot of participants involved. With a flourishing ecosystem and using a network that is developer-friendly, user-centric, secure, transparent, privacy-friendly, future-ready, and thriving, I think this is a great moment to say definitively that it's never been better to build on Stellar. Muito obrigado.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you.